This decision in D.C., basically throwing out good cause reasoning, boy, this is huge for gun owners, not just in that area, but really across the country.
And it keeps the conversation going, Grant. As you know, this is ultimately going to have to be decided by the U.S. Supreme Court. But what was really important about this case and about the ruling, and I encourage anyone who wants to read a great ruling on the Second Amendment, I'd refer them to read the majority in that decision, that they recognized that there were two rights that were equal with regards to the Second Amendment: the right to keep arms and the right to bear arms, the right to carry firearms for self-defense publicly, that they're equal in importance, and that's a significant ruling. And obviously the logical next step in a 30-year process of starting to have the courts and starting to have the politicians truly recognize the individual right to defend yourself anywhere you have a legal right to be.
You know, in many respects, the Peruta case was somewhat similar. We got a defeat on there. I almost look at it, maybe that was a good thing, because now you have two federal courts that disagree. You have the appeals court in D.C. that actually scolded the court that threw out the Peruta case. Now you've got disagreement. The Supreme Court often takes up issues where two courts disagree on the issue.
Yeah, and the truth is, Grant, right now we don't have 5 justices on the court who want to take the next step, who want to hear a case to acknowledge that the right to keep and bear arms doesn't end at your doorstep. And so this is going to be a long fight. It's going to be a hard fight. But the NRA is going to continue wherever the arena, in the public arena, in the legal courtrooms, and in state legislatures across the country, and obviously on Capitol Hill, making sure that this right is not treated as a second-class right, and that gun owners aren't treated as second-class citizens. That's what we do day in, day out at the National Rifle Association, and we're not going to stop. But this is, we're still early in the process. I'm not going to predict what any court's going to do, but what I can guarantee is the National Rifle Association is going to fight every day to continue to expand, this pre-existing freedom that we have, and that's the freedom to protect yourself and your family. It's logical, it's common sense. The American people support us, but now it's time for Congress to act, it's time for the courts to act, and that's what we're working towards every day.